There it is, as big as John Chapman's nerve, says the ancient man in the rocking chair. Teddy's face spread across the television screen. Scott Hicks in his Elm Street hovel, nestled in the comfy embrace of a rotting chair, his favorite chair, a gift from a customer-turned-lover-turned-curse victim. However, the bonus role, baby, he'd said to his former lover in the year 1977, as she'd begged for mercy and forgiveness at his feet, her lips upon his boots in desperation. Sorry honey, no dice, he'd said, a broad wicked smile on his face. Cupped between his arthritis-gnarled hands is a small bowl. The bowl is a thing of clay, half blood red, half jet black. As he stares at the face on the television screen, he licks his lips and spits a thick stream of tobacco juice into the bowl. Smiling, he tilts the bowl, the prospector of things beyond middling mortal conception. Something within the bowl rattles. On the small brawn HF, as black and white gets, is a picture of a man with a brutal face. Eyes that are rather small and beady peer out at the world from beneath a pronounced brow. The man's lips are thin and, dreadfully obvious even on an old black and white television set, obscenely moist. The picture stops just above the swell of his biceps, but one doesn't need to see his arms to discern that he is powerfully built. Like an old-school NFL linebacker. All in all, the man in the picture looks considerably dim, and more than a little dangerous. He looks like a potential problem. The opposite of what he actually is. Teddy Witherspoon is to be considered armed and extremely dangerous, and should, under no circumstances, be approached, says a middle-aged journalist in a stylishly cut two-piece. Scott holds himself upright, the bowl still between his hands. I know you, he whispers. His lips are suddenly non-existent, a dark line on his lower face. A crease appears on his forehead. But from where? Anyone with information concerning the whereabouts of Teddy Witherspoon is to call WTVD 11 News, area code, says the journalist. I know you, says Scott, dreamily. His eyes dance across the television screen, trying to catch a thing that shifts when a journalist turns things over to a pretty newswoman named Miriam Thomas. I know you of old. Comprehension slackens his face. Jesus wept. Mitchell Walters. You wanted me, but you couldn't get me. Now you want my nephew. No way, no how. And with a grin, he tips the bowl and dumps its contents onto his living room floor.